Good morning.
Hi.
Good
I missed
morning.
you. I missed you, peeps.
Been a couple weeks, feels like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Family stuff last weekend for me, so you guys spend plenty of time online
Sleep.
checking vibes out.
that's right. Good morning to everyone in the family.
Good morning. Good to see
You
you
had
all.
a you had an exciting Friday night, Debbie.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Two all stars rocking in those energies. That was fun.
Everybody's an all-star.
Oh, we know it, but you know,
Yeah, it was fun.
Nice.
if Linda G's an all star, so
Yeah.
everyone loves her energy.
She makes you feel like you're just sitting in our living room having a chit chat.
Yeah, with a little comedy on the side.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Footprint Tarot Chrissy. Good morning. Good to see ya.
Now, if all the people who came subscribe to my channel,
Would that be nice, right?
that'd be awesome.
We all like a little few clicks.
A few clicks.
Yep, a few more clicks, a few more likes.
So it would have been if they all subscribed, I'd join the 10,000 club.
No way.
With Andrea.
Quality over quantity, right, Debbie?
No, that's right. I love my family. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's just a number.
That is our goal, right?
It's just a number. Stay in your truth and love, and all things fall in place.
Amen.
Amen.
Good morning.
Love to all
Carol,
this morning.
There's Renee. Hi, Renee.
Thank you, Pam. My daughter is beautiful. Great wedding.
Footprint Tarot, hovering below that number. Me too. Me and you, Footprint. We just hover right below it. Forever and ever, it feels like. Thank you, Linda.
Manifest it, Debbie. Just put
There
it
you go.
in reverse.
There you go.
Focus the 10K. Focus the 10K.
Okay.
Bring me the love, YouTube. Good morning. Good morning, Kevin. Love to you, buddy. Janet. All right.
Everyone's here.
Tina. Morning from the Canadians.
Yeah, Canada.
Tina, is it snowing where you're at?
Snowing where I am. Yes.
Yeah.
I hear an echo. Is anyone else?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, mine's down. There's a little bit of an echo.
Alvin Bragg.
Yeah, this is what I want to start out with.
Okay. All right.
It was also a request from some lovely subscriber, Susan, on Twitter. She's like, what the hell? Hit this Sunday, please.
Is there a new update?
No, the same.
Okay.
All the talk, firing the two.
Yeah, but
a lot of speculation around what it is. Some people say, maybe he's bribed. Maybe he's afraid. Maybe he's getting death threats. Or maybe he was told to stand down.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to deep dive with you two.
All right.
See what's going on.
Let me put my bathing suit on. Okay. Keep diving. I scuba gear.
Let me put my big wetsuit on.
Yeah. Got my oxygen tank, and away we go.
Cha-ching, chang, chang. Oh, let's try this deck.
No one wants to see this in a bathing suit.
Oh, yes, we do. We all do, Debbie.
Oh, man. All right. Alvin.
Salvador says, cannonball.
Cannonball. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Helium. Whatever.
So, yeah, the Pomerantz ladder was leaked.
Helium tanks.
And that was that one of the guys that got fired, and he said that they was ready to go. Is that Pomerantz?
Yeah.
Hmm.
According to the resignation letter, yes.
Oh.
He said, go for it. And according to his letter, Vance, who was before, said, it's ready to go. Indict when you're ready. Barrett said no. So that's a lot of pressure on his back, right? He ran on accountability.
Hi, Ms. May. I love Modesto, by the way. And Don Daniels in the house. If you guys haven't seen my interview with him, it's a must see. Go back to my channel and check it out.
Awesome.
Okay, Connie.
I just keep seeing he's looking over his shoulder.
So honestly, think about it. If you got some kind of deals, some kind of money, people would find out. So that's a huge risk. For entertainment only, yes.
I just keep seeing him. He's like, looking over the back of his shoulder.
Right. They resigned. I didn't say fired. If I did say fired,
no,
they resigned. Yep. So,
I might have said fired. I think I said fired, maybe.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Alvin, what did you do? I'm doing the deep dive.
Yeah.
And there's a lot going on here. Everybody's like, what? What are you seeing?
Yeah. So I just got this deck lately. It's the Tarot Lux. Zero Machete.
Oh, yeah.
I just got this, so it's pretty cool. Like big, but I like the images. So shooting this one out. Okay. Okay. I'll start then. My overall energy is 8 of Wands and the Magician. That tells me it's not over. There's some magic in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of secrecy. And in the past, I have Knight of Wands, Knight of Coins, and 7 of Wands. That's the information. I would say that's Vance. And it's communication between those two, I think. Take it slow, actually. What I'm getting there. Okay, and then there's the center of the energy has to do with that 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and the Biden administration.
Is that a card?
The 6 of Cups?
Oh, I thought you said, and the Biden. I thought you were reading a card.
No, I got the King of Cups with it.
Oh, okay. I'm like, is that a new tarot card? The Biden administration?
No, there's an energy of the past moving forward and with the Biden administration, like it's an investigation within.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like what they found, things are moving forward and looking to the past. Okay. So then moving forward, I'm doing a full spread, telling what I see. Moving forward, I have Knight of Wands defending itself, and then I have the Star of Hope, and then the Empress, creativity. So nothing here so far is showing money, any kind of problems. I had Magician and Empress coming out. Those are things behind the scenes. In my outcome, I have he was told to walk away. Page of Swords. It's kind of like preparing for later. So maybe some deceit. Five of Cups loss, and then the Four of Swords. That's all telling me he's told to stand down. Someone told him to stand down, but it's powerful energy with the Magician, the Empress, and part of the Biden administration. I think he was told to stand down right now. Nothing shows any money. I had no coins. I had no gifts, no receiving. It's showing me he was told by someone higher, the Magician, to stand down. I think the DOJ told him to stand down.
The DOJ?
Yes.
They don't have power over him, do they? Or maybe one of them.
Secret deals. Let's go back to Fannie Willis in Georgia. She did a special grand jury. This is going to take longer with a special grand jury. New York Attorney General just got trying to get more info from another accounting firm. This is going to take longer. Everything is going longer. DOJ has authority over everyone. So let's say they got more info within the DOJ, and they got authority. Kind of like a secret deal. It's like, okay, here. You know you got this, but wait. Just wait a little bit, because we got this. We got this whole deal. Jen's World agrees. She thinks she's got the same cards. I've thrown personally, got in the energy, and nothing I have ever seen said he took money, he took houses, property. I have no coins in this. Nothing.
That's so funny that you say that, because
So you throw out what you feel.
I just think that's funny, because I don't have that he took houses or money, and these are three cards I'm looking at. I'm like, okay.
You know,
We all see different sides of this, by the way.
Yeah, there's lots of
you
plans.
go for it. I'm just showing you what I got.
Okay. I mean, it could be, I'm like, okay, well, how do I read this now?
No, you read it.
I mean, because I literally, I'm also looking at these three cards, so I don't know. It's so weird.
I know.
So weird.
So, we always got to remember, if you get different energies, the truth is not meant to be known yet.
There could be different sides to it as well.
Like, I think Scott's tapping into maybe,
I think he's guilty
him
of
being threatened, right?
I think there's some other things kind of biting up at him. I don't know that it has to do with this, is the deal.
Yeah. And that the money and things like that, they'll get him on that if they trace money, where it's come from, whether it's DOJ or Trump or Russia or wherever it's from. They'll find out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got that he's I'm getting the threat he's getting. He's not supposed to find Trump or his offspring guilty. He's not supposed to put that through, right?
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
He's
There
been
you got
told
the secrets.
to drag it out, like drag this out, keep toiling, keep just pretend you're working. But I see a threat. And what I see is that he's been told if he finds them guilty, if he puts this through, he's going to be hit or he's going to be hurt, right? Kind of feels mafia style. So he's trying to avoid this. These cards were upside down, but what they're telling me is that he's been threatened. Like, you're going to swim with the fishes. You're over if you find the family guilty, if you put this through. So he's definitely compromised. And I didn't see money, but that's not what this is showing me. It's just showing me, and I do think there's going to be a money trail, but I'm seeing the threat. Don't put this through. Don't put it through the court. Don't find him guilty. Don't find his kids guilty. Because it's bigger than that. If they find them guilty, it's going to lead to other people, right? People in the DOJ, people in Russia, whoever, wherever. Yeah. So he's in the hot seat.
I do believe that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do feel like the powers to be, like he literally, I do feel he was told to stand down.
Yeah.
And going through, I have thief, I have toil and labor, I have message of concern, I have connection, and expecting to hear all this. So I'm just going to go to the outcome here because so here's what we're moving, the energy that we're moving towards, like coming in, not quite there yet, but I do have adjudication, courthouse, and coffin. So this is this is like at the end, the outcome. And over top of all that, I have the King of Cups. So I think that's interesting because that's the Biden card, right? My Biden administration. So I don't know, but bringing it to an end somehow. And then I have the wheel. So the wheel of fortune. So it's turning.
Yeah, I threw my cards a little different angle, and I got the same thing again, pretty much. I got the Biden administration with the King of Cups on the bottom. I got the Wheel of Fortune too.
Yeah.
There was some conflicts here. It's Five of Wands. You got some conflicts in the background, but then I have here with the FBI and whatnot. That's my FBI card, the Knight of Swords. They are all, like someone said in the chat, they are also looking overseas deals.
Oh, I got that one too.
On 45.
Got that card.
And there is going to be a transition. And then I do have, we are going to be happy here in the end. No fear. Just hold on tight. I think Bragg was told to have another path. That Page of Coins coming in. This was the path he needed to take. Hold steady.
But I also feel like, I mean, with those other cards, with the guilty, blah, blah, do you think that they were able to hold something over his head then, to kind of manipulate him to do this? Or am I off on that? Because you can't get away from those cards. Guilty.
You talking about 45 or Bragg?
Alvin Bragg.
What's that?
Alvin Bragg.
You think Bragg's guilty of something?
Well, that's what I'm wondering because those are the cards I got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I'll look at that. Look into that.
So I just asked if he's compromised by bad people. We got the bullseye.
Okay.
There's something, a woman, that could be Russia, a bad woman. There's some dirty dealings. So he's been told to protect 45 or he will face chaos. And that he better not have a guilty verdict in the future. So he's under the influence, and bullseye were beside each other. So he's under the influence. He's compromised by a negative source.
I agree. I mean, I can't get away from that.
Yeah.
And for him to be like looking over, I just feel like there's some of that there. There's some corruption for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Jen's World, I got some howlite. I got a howlite tower. She has so many cool crystals. And she went to an awesome crystal show, gem show in Arizona. She got all kinds of stuff. And she's starting up a store. So my
very cool.
card ready.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I have the exact one that you have.
Do you?
Yeah, I use it when I'm doing Reiki and stuff.
Nice.
I used to use it to clear my decks as well.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Part 3 of my deep dive into Bragg. So I asked if he was compromised too. There is some compromise, something he did in the past. It feels long ago,
Mm-hmm.
but currently I think you're in the energy of threats and bribery. I think he did, but I think he reported it too. So like maybe the Russian mafia or someone connected to 45 got to him and said, I got the king of coins, some higher authority of money, tried to approach him, and then I have the overseas looking outward card here. So from the past, looking outward. So feels like a Russian mafia or someone high authority tried to bribe him.
Yeah.
You need to stop this, But I'm getting here, he reported it. Sword of Truth and FBI card. I'm getting, he said in the background, this is what I'm going through. So he's burdened. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. He's very burdened by this and worried.
Yeah.
So here's then comes in the arguments and whatnot with Pomerantz and Doom because he wanted to slow things up. Then comes in, he is very worried. He doesn't like this talk about him and what. He's just trying to, here's the heartbreak. Here's the sadness that he's feeling. And then again, I get the Magician, some creative action, and Garland coming in. King of Swords, along with the Magician. So I think the DOJ said, okay, just take it easy. Let us investigate this. Because I think other people thought he could be compromised with something else, and he's worried.
Well, yeah, and that was the energy I stepped in. Where
and then I have the offer here, the Page of Cups giving, linking things together.
He's waiting for his.
I mean, there's a whole mess here.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing he's totally compromised. I'm seeing he got offered here. But then again, I see this Magician and the DOJ, something within the Biden administration. There's all kinds of contacts behind the scenes, I think.
And so I threw it on it as well. And I have the 8 of Swords right there in the middle. And that to me is telling me that it's something that he got himself into, right? Mm-hmm. And he's afraid of that it's going to revisit. And then you have the 5 of Coins. And I just...
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap.
Oh, Jesus. I'm in trouble.
Yeah. So... And that was literally the energy I keep seeing him in. And it's like something from his past coming, and he keeps looking over his shoulder, waiting for it to finally hit. So
he didn't expect it to be this bad. It's like, oh, what did I get myself into?
Right. Exactly.
But just let it go. I feel it's going to work itself out in the end. If you're getting, if he's getting death threats and whatnot, he's going to be protected. I mean, I'm sure everyone's getting death threats. Garland, the whole DOJ, everyone.
Hi,
and
Mr.
so,
Poe.
Mr. Poe.
I think our 3-letter people are taking care of it in the background here.
Hi, Mr. Bo. Hi, beautiful.
It's kitty time.
Yep.
He's so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Yeah, you are. Let me see.
Your
Yeah,
face.
so gorgeous. Little lion, little tiger.
On his perch. On
It's
his
on
little
his
perch.
perch. Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be talking. That's right, Flora. I'm not sure about this, but according to a question I got, that the 1-6 committee decided not to subpoena like Jordan and other GOP members. According to the comment I got and question.
Hmm.
So let's see what's going on there. Are they holding back? Andrea card time, I think.
Okay. Refusing to subpoena GOP.
So I guess we're going to focus on, like the committee asking like McCarthy and Jordan coming in to testify what they know. I think they have, from what I heard and sense, they do have a lot of communication, so they probably don't need them. Just let the process take out. But we'll see.
So they haven't. They've asked them to testify. None of them have come forward, they have the opportunity to subpoena them, but they haven't.
Right.
So why haven't they?
Right.
Okay.
But they do have comms. They subpoenaed the records and comms, text messages and whatnot.
Oh, communication, cell phone stuff.
Right.
Okay.
I don't think. No, they'll be taking them under oath. According to healer Jules Pendulum.
Okay.
So what's going on with the GOP? What's going on with the GOP in the 1-6 committee? As you know, the 1-6 committee is sharing info. Bo and Arrow need their own channel for kitty chat.
Yes.
Yes, they do. I feel like they're picking and choosing here. It's like I see them putting things like you have piles here, right? And you're going through it and you're like, okay, this goes in this pile, this goes in this pile, and we're going to keep this one out like that. I feel like they're being really picking and choosing.
I don't think they need them testifying.
Right.
They know they're guilty. They already have the info. Target, guilty, the gift, the flower. They are still behind the scenes deciding. So I do have which direction to go in the present in a subpoena or comms, text messages or something. But yeah, then I have something about I'm sensing disinformation because I have world leaders at the end, the stop and go lights, the hate speech and time. That feels like the disinformation stuff they throw out there. Like that's going to end. They're going to be called out for it somehow. It's kind of like Tucker Carlson, promoting VP over there. Because it feels like on the negative side with the hate coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting it's all connected with the hate speech, what they did on January 6th. They know. They don't need them to testify. They got the cons. They know. They're guilty, target. They got it. So I don't think it's a necessary thing.
Boys. Pretties. You're so pretty. Yeah, I do feel like I love the past is haunting, and the past will become clear of their all the connections and all that went down on. And I like the 6 here, and I know it says June 6th, but still, I mean, and both these are past cards. You have the 6 of Cups there, but so the past is going to become clear. That it's all anxiety ridden. You have that 10 of Swords, right? So
it's all the same energy.
So yeah, same energy. So you're moving into the future here with all that they need. You have the Queen of Cups.
Coming out in the future.
The Queen of Cups, who's on it, but she's not disclosing everything that they have, and I say she, but you know what I mean, that they have. But let me tell you what they have. They have all the information they need, and they've unredacted it, right? So they've opened it up. They know what's there. Oh, nice. And so again, they can be picking and choosing, just like they showed me in the energy stepping into this, and justice will be served. So yay.
Yay.
So yay.
So yay. Yeah, I got there's actually a method to their madness here. The longer this goes on and they don't come to testify, it's showing their dark loyalty to the corrupt king. Right? So it's like they're giving them a shovel and they're digging their own grave by not coming forward to help. So they're facing a tornado by not coming in to testify, and it runs very deep. Things are moving slow, but in the right way. There are surprises that are going to come out, and I do see eventually some of them having to testify in court, or what they know comes out in court. So their actions are actually making them look more guilty. So by not coming in to testify, not coming in to help, showing their loyalty to the Dark King, not a good look. Not a good look. So they're doing themselves more damage by not coming in to talk.
Yes.
Exactly.
Just like claiming the fifth.
Right. I mean, exactly.
They're proving their guilt by their actions. So the January 6th committee is like, well, thank you. Thank you for helping us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You proved our point.
Right.
They already had, they've had 400 plus people testify. AIDS, credible people. It's all good. They got it all. So we sense a timing when the hearings are going to start. It keeps getting pushed back, Now they're saying maybe May is the last I heard.
Okay. Let's do some timing cards on that.
I got that deck too.
Yay!
This one, yeah.
Let's get the same card. Let's see.
Okay.
Out of all these cards, let's pull.
Which deck is that?
Timing deck.
Oh, it's a timing deck? I haven't seen that.
It's pretty cool.
Let's see. Okay, I got hearings. Interesting. I got courthouse, King of Swords, and May. The courthouse would be the hearings, live hearings. King of Swords would be what's his name? That's the king of it. And then I got the May card.
There you go. You want to see what I got? All right. Stop obsessing. It's just a oh my gosh. It's
synchro
around the corner. And in just a few weeks. So
we both got us a first
Stop
card. Stop
obsessing.
obsessing.
just around the corner and just
In a few months, in a few weeks, it's gonna start happening.
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
awesome.
God, tell me that's amazing. Oh,
Stop obsessing.
That is so cool.
incredible.
I love our spirit team. I'm going to give them the stop obsessing card.
Wow.
What
I guess
is
it
that?
encourages us to put in new energy towards it, so that it'll really get going. Instead of like frustrated and wondering, put like, oh, it's coming. Let's do this.
Lisa wants to know what deck it is, where you got it, what it is. Again.
Do you have your thing there? I don't know.
It's on Etsy.
Etsy.
I'll find it for you guys. And let's see.
The cards told us.
The cards told us off for sure.
Patience,
Twice.
people.
Twice.
Patience, people.
Twice.
That's
I
amazing.
know.
As soon as you showed that, I was like, oh my God, I got it too. Stop obsessing.
Stop.
Hopefully, we're all special day in a few weeks, June. So yeah, it could be May, June. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. Oh, so Opal Girl has those cards too. On a special day.
I know, right,
You can
Ken?
get told off on her cards. Her spirit team is kinder. Spirit is speaking, Pamela.
Stop assessing was definitely for me. It's funny. I know, right, Wendy?
I'm going to find this.
Can you imagine if us common folk didn't honor subpoena?
Oh, I know. It'd be like,
Lock you up. Karen. Thank you to all of us so far. You're reinforcing how I see things. Yes, some things are not clear, but it'll all come up. Yeah. There's so many things behind the scenes. Like when we read on something and it's like, we haven't heard of this. Well, it's happening behind the scenes.
right?
There's talk, secret stuff. You know, even the DOJ, you know, it's like we never knew they're going to have a, you know, seditious conspiracy against the Proud Boy guys and Oath Keepers, you know. Boom, 11 of them are going down for it. And one guy did plead to a seditious conspiracy.
You know, I was just thinking, you guys, you're like, this is so off topic. This is squirrel. You know what I mean? But Don Daniels, you guys need to have him on your channel on Mystery Wednesday
Okay.
or whatever.
Who's
I'm
that?
telling you. Don Daniels. I did. He has,
Oh, the guy you had on, the ET
the guy I
guy.
had on. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He has some. Well, he wrote a book, but he has some just amazing connections into the ET and family, and he's like, I mean, it's incredible story. Y'all need to have him on your show.
Here's some rope. Use it. There you go, Keith. You betcha. You'll hang yourself. Great comment, Keith. You bet. Okay.
But his book is great. If you start reading it, you can't put it down.
Okay. So Susan's talking about Clarence Thomas, his wife.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's cool, Connie. That's so funny. It's like I'm reading these comments like I'm having a conversation.
Oh yeah, I mean, all the comments are great.
So the cosmic timing cards are here. Cosmic timing cards.
Oh, that's what they're called. Cosmic
Yeah.
timing.
So the link for the card's too big to put in the chat. I can't do it. So I put you a link to the seller, and his first deck or their first deck is this one. It says Cosmic Timing Oracle deck. Cosmic Timing. And yeah. Okay.
I guess. Wait a minute.
And I would like to personally thank Diane. She sent me the money for these cards to order them.
Oh, I'm telling you, because they are. You guys need to save your pennies. They're a little pricey.
Yeah, it's about $100.
Oh, ouchie.
Canadian for
Canadian for Canada. Yeah.
Still,
again, thank you, Diane.
It's still more than a deck of characters. I'm not seeing it. Someone mentioned GGB had a good question. If you want to put it back up, I can't find it. Healer Jules says GGB had a good question, but I can't find it.
Okay, so Susan's bringing up. We're talking about Jenny
Thomas.
All right.
So you want to get in. So according to Mr. Peters, somehow she may get off.
Yeah, she goes through.
So let's see what's up with that energy. Does that mean they work a deal out for Mr. Clarence to go away?
Did the link come through for the cards, or am I blocked?
I don't think you're blocked. You're here.
You have to have a wrench.
Oh, I don't have a wrench.
I need to wrench you. Put a comment in.
Okay.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
You need a wrench to comment, or
you have to have a wrench to be able to put in a link to anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
There you go.
It should just wrench everyone, right?
Okay, Ginny.
So yeah, a little deep dive into Ginny and Clarence.
Did you wrench me?
It hasn't popped up yet on my phone.
Oh.
It always takes like 30 seconds on my phone. Let's see. I'm going to try to do the timestamps again. Been getting away from that, and people like that. 43. Look. Where the heck?
Am I totes blocked?
Why would you be blocked?
So you have to make it. Yeah, you know how to do all that.
Earth Mama. Oh, there she is.
So
I don't know why it didn't want to come up.
I don't like. She's already. And when you say, is she going to be getting off from any type of
justice, any kind of justice?
And so I feel like she's not going to get fully back after this. Does that make sense? As far as justice, like in jail or something like that, I don't sense that, but she's already in that kind of like she's never going to be able to gain back her credibility status like that. I feel like it's like it's kind of like you see her in rundown clothes and all. And this is metaphor and for entertainment purposes only, but kind of like just dirty and disheveled and kind of knocking on doors, and everybody's like, no, closing the door on her. So I feel like she's losing status big time from this. So that will be a huge payment for her. Does that make sense?
Yeah, she's crazy. So, from what we know from the news, she helped fund buses. Supposedly put about $300,000 up for funding. True, Pam. It's all information and how we decipher it. Oh, good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, Kevin.
I gotta check you and Lisa out yet. Your little show you guys had. Okay.
Oh, it was wonderful. Wonderful. And
he's a mean girl. Yes, he is.
She's really standing her ground on this.
yeah,
She's going to say she had the right to do this.
of course.
Whatever.
Look at this, handing the swords over for them to go fight.
She's like, whatever. I'll do
In
what I want.
the past, she was in on the planning. She
Yes.
gave them the swords, so she gave them the opportunity to. She's going to stand her ground on this. She's concerned about justice. That's at her base, and things coming to light. So I don't know if everything's going to come to light about her, but there is definitely, she's in the spotlight. Let's see. It's going to affect her husband as well. She's going to say she was doing it for the best of America.
Whatever.
Of course.
Good Lord, Queenie.
Yeah, she's
To
not
save
gonna,
America from the horrible pizza
Right.
gate.
trying to save all of America, trying to save the family. But she's not going to, she's over. Out in the cold. Like you said, ignored. No one taking her calls. I did not get the jail card,
No.
but I did get her in her position. She's very worried about justice and how the cards are going to fall for her.
Okay. Oh, I tried layering 3 decks here to see if I can get more info on her. She drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I got with Andrea's cards, the fall, or she will fall, one or other. Drank the Kool-Aid with her comms.
There's the Kool-Aid. I was just thinking
Kool-Aid.
Andrea needs to draw a Kool-Aid. But there you go. That works.
I don't think this is, it could be fall. That first timing, as far
It
as,
could be that she just felt it's her fall. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
I feel like it's
fall
more
from
her
grace.
fall than fall. That's what I was sensing. So then with the Kipper, I got privileged lady. She thought she was a privileged lady. The distance horizons, here's her, feels like her Clarence, the main male, and then I have main female. With those 3. 4. Distance horizons. A lot of women involved here. There's connections. Oh, they're going to find connections with Clarence, her, and someone else. That's what I think there. With Miss Debbie's cards, she's going away, and I think it is kind of showing an offer for Clarence to go bye-bye. It starts out with the coffin. There's an ending change, which is 9 of coins. Be like a balance of something, but I have the coffin. Everything coming to light with the sun. That's the Ace of Coins. Here's your offer. Things taking back the power, better power. Then I have the Cross. There's a sacrifice coming in with the bear.
Ooh, yeah.
So I think that's why she gets out. I think Debbie's cards explain it the best.
Yay.
You won't get prosecuted if your husband retires.
Ah,
Wow.
That's what Debbie.
that's the payoff.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's
That
what.
Yes.
Everything's a deal. That's what Debbie's cards are saying.
Interesting. Yeah. That makes sense to this.
I think the Kipper's saying something about there's connections with the 1/6 committee and what they're investigating. There's another main female involved with comms. There's another female involved with Clarence. I think that's what the Kipper's saying.
Yeah.
There's another female involved that hasn't come out yet.
Oh, interesting.
Just in, it could be the Mercers, something like that. There's some kind of other monies, distant horizon, secrecy kind of thing.
Could be Russia.
Could be. There's some other main female. And then Debbie's cards show there's going to be a fall. She drank the Kool-Aid, and then they got the comms. So that was an interesting layer.
Yeah.
I think the first time I ever did that.
Oh, I love the layers. Here's all three of us.
Oh,
Okay, so using all of our cards only. I do see that too. Something to do with an offer here, maybe that in regards to her husband, and so kind of that transitioning out of that may be helpful to her. In blocking that what she did and kind of saying, okay. However, it is like the downfall of her. It is definitely the downfall of her. You have the Hermit, the arrow down, and her. So she may not be going to jail, but this is the downfall of her, and because of the power that she stepped into, and you're showing her connection. You have that Eight of Swords with the fallen king. That whole thing got her into her own predicament with that Eight of Swords, and her love of power and the whole mixture thing. So that's what she's going to be all caught up in, and yeah. So it's more of a personal down. But no jail. I don't see jail.
No.
no, I didn't get a jail card, but she's very worried about the outcome.
Yeah.
Her being judged.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be Sidney Powell, Ed said.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That feels more of a hit to me.
There you go. That's right. She was calming with her. Let her take charge. We're going full QAnon here. That's probably her, yeah. Okay. So Clarence got out of the hospital after a week. That ain't good. No matter what. He may be averted like pneumonia or something. Because that's how my grandfather went down. He got a little bit sick, and all of a sudden he got pneumonia and it was over. He was 93, but
If you're in the hospital for more than like 2 days, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Any more these days. You remember back in the day, you'd get your appendix out and you were there for 3 weeks. It just doesn't work like that
Right.
at all. Like you go in for literally heart surgery, they send you. It's like they send you home the next day. It's so if he's in there for that long, it was something.
Okay, Clarence.
Yeah.
This is
Some people are throwing around the COVID thing or whatever, but I don't think so.
They said, yeah. Well,
But anyway,
of course.
it may be a layered thing of both Ginny's involvement, and he actually is pretty ill. Let's see the energy around Clarence now.
Part 2. Clarence. Okay.
He's diabetic, Shay Katie says. Oh, good
Yeah.
Lord. Clarence drunk the Kool-Aid, too.
Shocking. Was he?
All right.
Oh, my God. This is crazy. Let's see. Do. True, Deanne. Congress sets the limits on prosecution stuff, you know. No, I don't think Ginny's a lawyer. She's just cuckoo.
In the past position, turning a blind eye to things, letting things happen and not pretending not to see it or not to know about it. That could be about the wife or cases he worked on. Currently, they're investigating him. He's going to lose his power. Okay. Because of his connection to all of this, it's going to be exposed. His wife has brought him bad luck.
Ooh.
He's going to try to put up a fight, but eventually go. The evidence is too strong against them. She's going to go away too. And go away means out of the spotlight. I don't see jail for them. Justice, the ruling of justice, removing his robe. To avoid the truth coming out. They don't want the truth about him coming out. So they make the offer. Retire, go away. It would look very bad probably if your Supreme Court justice was compromised or involved in things or turned a blind eye to things. So to get him to retire would be a way to end it without everyone finding out the dirt.
So what I got for him for his health here, it's a heart thing. Circulation, it might be diabetes like someone mentioned. But it's like his past like how he led his life is leading up to his current. I got the past, his public service and what he's done, and then I got the heart. Debbie's here. It's kind of strange, but in the middle here I got positive strength and always lead with love. I'm not sure what that means with him. I think it's
his heart is guided. He loves his wife. You know.
Yeah, that's what I was mostly getting out of that.
Yeah.
So, but he has heart health issues, circulatory or something with that. He's very connected with his wife. That's what I was sensing most with that. Is that balance and traditions and leading with love with his wife. But in the end, he drank the Kool-Aid. He drank the Kool-Aid. He's lock and step. He's going to have to walk away. And then I have the illusions, delusions, and walking away.
Yeah.
And then I have a letter coming in. he signs the letter. I'm
Resignation letter.
Resignation.
Yeah.
The story will be he has to retire for his health, probably.
Yeah. That's what it's going. Yep.
Yeah. See how they orchestrate all of this?
It didn't that? Yeah. So
That, interesting.
what he's been with, his involvement will be revealed. You know, things that he's been holding on to, what he believes, it's all going to kind of, I feel like it's going to be revealed, or that he's been withholding stuff there with those 3 cards, but the truth is going to be coming out. I have the letter as well, and truth, and the 6, 7, 8 of coins, and so that is coming out. The truth about what he knows and he's been withholding. I feel like it's going to be exposed, or they're saying, "Hey, this is going to be exposed."
Sign on the dotted line.
Sign on the dotted line. So the powers that be will be using this information as defense or whatever. So I feel like they're using this information coming up here, all that energy, and just kind of the outcome here, karma. It's coming around, and karma cross, and then you have the 8 of cups here. So that's because of all this, he's going to choose to walk, and it's going to create big change, transition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're seeing here.
Yeah, he's going to go through a big transition. Mm-hmm.
He might be having dreams of the Grim Reaper coming up on him.
I don't know.
Quickly, Pamela's asking when I'm going to get these cards out. I have about 8 more to redo, trying to make them look more pretty.
Oh, so that's really cool. Like, you've worked fast on that.
It takes a lot of time.
It really does. That's why I'm impressed. You guys, it takes a lot of time to get this all centered and in, and
it's so finicky. And
I should have done a Zoom with you, Andrea. I was like, okay, what do I need to do here yet to do it right? It really messed up the borders, like the edges.
Yeah.
Are all off a little bit, so I'm getting rid of all borders and just making it all picture, and
that's a good idea.
A little bit better because it just didn't turn out.
Well, I'm just super blessed that I got one of these, because it's like
the original failure.
The original, unique.
It's like getting a Babe Ruth card that has a misprint, right?
That's right.
Exactly. It's going to be exactly. And which reminds me, if anybody wants to order my cards, I only have 6 decks left. So
nice.
That you ordered?
Yeah, I have 6 left.
I got mine. I still need Scott's though. Scott, I sent you my PO.
When?
Last night.
Oh, no wonder why I haven't seen it. I was sleeping when it came in. Okay. Backlash and leak better. Okay, we looked at that. Oh, let's get off topic quick.
I did email you back, Deanne.
Well, the birds come back this season. I understand a lot. Oh no.
Connie's wondering about the birds.
A
lot of them perished to COVID.
Oh, boo.
That's not good.
Understand.
Birds come back.
I'm wondering if it ain't more. I don't know about COVID. It feels like it's more. I'm getting the vision of like season things, bad weather, storms, energy. they don't want to be in that area. I think it's more environmental than COVID, but I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, let's take a look.
It's kind of like bees have troubles adjusting to like our cell phone signals. Like when we go up 4G, 5G, the bees they run their lives off of, their sonar. So when things go kind of weird, there's birds and everything, they run off their sonar, and any kind of energy affects them.
Pamela, I bet yours will come tomorrow. I bet yours will be in the mail tomorrow or Tuesday.
Dorian says the birds are singing up a storm in Vermont.
What's happening? And Connie, is it all over
Bird.
or just a certain area?
I seen a video. I can't remember where it was. Like these birds were flying, and all of a sudden they just went.
Yeah, that was crazy. I think that was in Mexico.
That would be more. That just reminds me of just kind of like that ET energy, right?
That's what I got. I got ET off that one.
Yeah, like they hit a vortex or some kind of
something. Or they were captured in a bubble or something, and then poof, dropped down. Something very strange.
Our baby birds.
Willow wants to know where she can get your cards, Debbie.
So freebirdspirit.com, and when the comment's not on, you can see it, but it's freebirdspirit.com, and go to merch and just follow those instructions.
Guilty.
I'm getting, this is a message from Mother Nature. How do I say this? We're lucky to get this message from Mother Nature. This tower moment with the birds is a warning of things that could come, not going to come, but could come, because the world is off balance. Needs to be balanced. So it's a sign. It's an unpleasant sign, but it's lucky for us to be able to see this. If the birds are off, we still have time to change what could happen.
Yeah, I think it's all environmental.
Yeah.
The energy.
Environmental.
On the bottom, I got no. Where Connie's asking about COVID, I think it's all environmental. It's like a few years ago, I remember Celtic Sheila was warning about birds that were migrating early. It was just seasonal. It was just they weren't feeling good in a certain area. They needed to get out, like fall or spring was coming early or something. What it was, I can't remember. Yeah, Cat's Cauldron. They just are affected by seasonal shifts, energy, pesticides, everything. Yeah.
I do feel,
I got target from communication, energy and whatnot.
There's also
you can link everything. It becomes clear with balance on Earth. You can gauge a lot by what the birds are doing. If they're flying home, if they're dying.
So if we're paying attention, we can see the sign, and we still have time to fix things.
Exactly. I'm getting a lot this, because of when I first stepped into this, Connie, the winds of change is what I heard. And with environmental crisis we're in, there's a little bit of a change there. And so, and they didn't mean that. Okay. so yeah, we need to start shifting and taking charge as things shift. It, what can we do to help our environment? But I do just feel there's a shift in our environmental. We are changing. So maybe the birds, we're seeing it there first.
Right.
But I feel like something else will come. You know what I mean? So it's just shifting. So I just feel like you might not see those birds, but you're going to see something else coming in or whatever. But this is a transition. And again, bringing in balance. Always take back your wings. But yeah, I feel balance. Trying to create balance. So I do feel like it has to do with more of an environmental issue.
Yeah, I think it's just the areas. I see no issues. Oop, got an echo, but I see no issues in my area. I think it's just certain areas. There is a lot of energy in your area, Connie.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there is some talk about a bunch of chickens have to be taken out for this bird flu going around.
Thank you, Lilac Lantern.
I'm working the chat
You're
now.
working. You're working it. Now you're on it.
I got Scott's PayPal, your PayPal,
Thank you.
mine,
Thank
your
you.
cards, my cards. Eventually, Scott's.
Lots of bird species and birds are not native.
Bird flu. Bird flu. Wow. I asked if there's a bird flu going around, and a bird card flew out.
Whoops.
Holy.
Your bird card flew out. Wow.
Bird flu balance. Let's see. Weird.
Yeah, something's throwing them off. So the birds came flying out. And then we have pathways upside down. So sort of they're losing their way, aren't they?
Ooh.
And then the next card, empowering yourself to change your narrative upside down. So they're losing their power. Is it navigational power? It's making, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, upside down. So just upside down. They're upside down. It's making them off, this bird flu. It's maybe it's throwing off their navigation system.
Ooh.
Right?
And thank you. Blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deanne. That's where you can find my cards. Wow.
You're so good. Plan already in action. Oh, it's Connie asking. No, Giselle. That poor town of Mariupol in Ukraine, it's gone. It's so sad. The whole town is gone. 85% done.
Mariupol. Is that the name?
Yeah, Mariupol. Oh, okay. bird flu. I'm just getting it's like a balancing. It's like everything has to stay in balance. Like the environment is balancing. Got the balance letter and high authority, some kings. And then with Debbie's cards, I got coffin, tower, and snake. So coffin would be an ending, and it's also a balancing act. Tower. What's that? 6 of clubs. What's the clubs? Or spades. 6 of spades. What's your spade, Debbie? In tarot.
Oh, a spade is a sword.
Sword. 6 of swords. So I got two drastic changes. It makes things calmer. So it's like a balancing act. And then the snake is like shedding the skin. So, I mean, even though we have a bird flu going on, it's like when you get sick, you gain immunity, right? So it actually helps, if that makes sense. How unfortunate, but
yeah, I agree. I feel like even though it's sad for us to experience and watch for the birds, I do feel like this is just a cycle, and it's happened throughout time. It happens to us, right? We're in one right now. We're in this cycle in where we now are in this pandemic, and we've the amount of people who have transitioned over because of this is just, I mean, it's devastating. But it's just, you can look back over history and see when these pandemics have come through, and it's like that for the birds as well. So you're seeing that here. You see the flu coming in and really taking a lot of these birds out, unfortunately. But this is kind of it's not something that we can have any. It's above us. But think of it as, I don't know how we can, because it's so sad for the loss, but it, like Scott and Andrew, it's a balancing thing that could come in there, and so it's positive. And I love this came in, because it's like, I don't feel like I feel like it's coming to an end. I don't feel like the flu is going to continue on. I feel like it's going to stop. But I got free bird, and then the crown chakra, right? So let's pray for them. Let us literally pray for them and free them from this flu.
Yes.
Let's be a part of their
good fortune.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like, what can we do? Well, we can pray.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Judy's saying 100 elk found dead in New Mexico this morning.
Oh. In New Mexico?
That's what Judy just said here.
Nancy Jean says the ley lines are shifting and growing in strength. Birds have been through this before, so a cycle. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I think it's also a message to us.
It is a message.
It's like hey, look at this is happening. Changes are happening. Or ley lines are shifting something. Thank you, sister.
Thank you, sister.
Bless you, sister.
Blessings to you.
On one farm.
I appreciate that.
100.
We're in an intermission right now. Feel free to get yourself a beverage. Let's all go to the lobby.
I love it. I have my little, if you guys have been noticing, I have my little
Yes.
solidarity pin on for
Oh,
Ukraine.
very nice.
Huh.
Someone in the chat just their comment struck me so hard. 700 years of architecture obliterated, or sorry, I forget who said it, but just think about that. The history and the buildings and the art, the artifacts, whatever were in that town, just demolished. It's not right.
Huh.
Never mind hurting the people, obviously, but our historic value gets erased.
Yeah, I just Googled. I found nothing with hunted elk lately, unless it hasn't popped up. The only thing I found too, like,
in 2013, it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that came up. I just Googled. But anyway, so listen to Miss Nancy Jean about the 8 weight lines.
Yes, please check out Nancy Jean's channel.
Yes, Nancy Jean.
Nancy Jean's Garden. Yeah, Danny and I were over there in the garden. We did a show with Nancy on pendulums, so please check that out.
Ooh.
Starting, getting used to working with pendulums and using that as another tool, because there's so many different ways to get messages. Right?
Yes. Just make sure you're true of heart, out of ego, and it should work well.
Almost 800 in the chat. Wow.
Thank you. I see 805. Bless you.
Everybody.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I see that a lot of people avoid watching the news, which is good in protection of yourself. However, it's still going on, right? So as empaths, you're still going to feel stuff. So it's still important to, even if you're not watching it, to take care of yourself still. You still do some of that prayer and protection, and also sending, and I know that you all do. I know that you do this, but to continue to send that love and light and healing, and in solidarity, you can actually put yourself just right in the middle and just bubble up in there. Important, because I know that we don't watch it to protect, because we would be throwing up all day long, and so understandably, but know that we still feel it because it is happening, right? So just wanted to shout that out. Continue to protect yourself and send that energy. Use it for power.
Yes.
Oh. Barb's Wheel of Fortune started her own channel 5 days ago. I use Andrea's.
Wheel of Fortune. I love that. I love that name.
Where's Barb? Oh.
Great name.
Barb's Wheel of Fortune. Very nice.
Where are we at here? Quick.
Yeah, Connie. I bet they are. And I mean, and holding space for all their little energies too. So Connie, extra prayer to you and wrapping you up. Because you have all these 7th graders, and they're, oh gosh, and they're old enough to know, but you know what I mean? Not quite there to know what to do with that energy. And so.
Yeah, that's a good point. The children and their perception of what's going on here and there.
Yes.
All over the world. So that's a little assignment for some of us, if you want to go around and help the children see this in a way that doesn't create a fear-based life.
Yes. A power-based life.
Power-based life. Yes. Peace-based life. Let them see this for peace.
Peace and power-based. Yeah. No one ever wants to. Yeah. Good call, Andrea. peace-based life, they don't
Yeah.
want to repeat this. They don't want to
Right.
repeat of this. Yes.
If they have to see this, make them see this so that peace becomes their mission.
Yes.
Empathetic honesty.
No, let's just send that out right now. Right? Oof.
Quickly here, we got Hypnicity has 2 ailing dogs.
Yeah.
Healing vibes out.
Yes, healing to that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Go back to here. Let's see. We get some intentions here.
Okay.
You're gonna
Not
act
read.
mentally.
Try to stay. I'm using VP. You know who that is, Poot.
Yep.
Not put the energy out there, but let's see if we just get in some intentions of what's going on. Rumors or whatnot, or we stopped. Oh, that's right. I have another question after this. Kind of weird. Not weird, but something I've seen. It just popped back in my mind. Okay. VP's intentions on Poland. Isabel calls him potty because he needs to get flushed. Yes, he does.
I have a no on this, but
Yeah, I see his military or his government stopping this missile launch. I asked if he or Russia would launch one in 2022 into Poland. I think he's going away. He's in his fall. By the fall, he's going away. They're not going to let it. I think his cabinet's waking up hard.
I think we'll have I think the world will have peace before then. Before anything starts happening, moving into Poland, I just don't see it happening for Poland.
GG. Wake up your energy. Be in space.
Meditate.
Don't let the news drag you.
And you know what I'm seeing with this too, with Andrea's absolutely gorgeous cards here. This is where we need to put our energy too. Continually put our energy in peace.
Peace, world peace.
Love, courage, and peace. Okay. Well, I'm sure he's full aware if he does anything against Poland, he's going to have all of NATO on him. He's safe as long as he sticks with Ukraine. With Debbie's cards here, I got the bouquet, the snake, the scythe, and the child.
Ooh, yeah, stopping the snake. Love it.
It's gonna be stopped. We're gonna go back to a better time. Bouquet, snake. Just show you, but bouquet, snake. That was the order. There's an offer. There's celebrations. They're gonna shed what's going on. VP is gonna be cut away and go back to better times.
Yep. New start.
So, any kind of intentions on any other country, I don't see it.
There's a thought to put forward is a great, big, huge, open, and loving Russia. You know, coming into the light and working with the rest of the world. I mean, that would be wonderful.
I'm
If they
seeing
have-
this. Yeah, I'm seeing this ending soon. So this is what he's basically doing: air, ground, and sea. Right?
Mhm.
Air, tanks, by boat. Soon, everything he did to the people, guilty. I really believe this is going to end soon. There's some kind of catalyst. Something's going to happen soon. They can't.
Without a broom.
Do you say flying without a broom?
Asking for a friend.
Statement, asking for a friend. I love it.
But imagine Russia under a peaceful leadership who wanted to be part of the rest of the world. And I mean, just imagine the whole world being peaceful. That's where I live in my head. Come join me.
Yeah, it's just. There was a neat video. I can't remember who put it out there about how the history of Ukraine has been so horrible, but they've always rebuilt. There's like 2 other wars they went through, but they've come back stronger and rebuilt. But like Mariupol, that poor place is done. There's so much damage. I don't think that would be just a museum. A poor place. It's just could you imagine your town being destroyed by missiles? Ugh. Okay. I gotta write a quick banner quick. I remember my part 2. Or what I oops. There was like a report that like 60% of Russia's missiles worked. It's like 40% are failing. So
Wow.
they're landing in the streets or whatever unexploded. Why are 40% of their missiles failing? Some unforeseen force, or are they just
Like
old? Old?
Ooh, I got the chills on that, Scott.
Or was there sabotage? You know, like maybe the Russians that were loading them didn't put the pin in or something, you know.
So was it human intervention? Was it divine intervention?
Was it human or divine?
Or just
or just
old
error?
old equipment that didn't work?
Human, divine, or
Connie thinks they bought defective ones. So yeah, so we'll see if it's poor equipment or intervention.
yeah.
Something like that. It was either 60% failed or only 60%. There was something like that. But there's a lot of failure. A lot of them just landed in the ground and did nothing. So anyway, that saves a lot of lives, a lot of damage. So why are these missiles failing? Could be old equipment.
I think there might be a little combination here. Thank you, Dawn. That's so sweet.
Thank you.
You know, when I was in the military, I worked on missiles and whatnot. If something isn't working, you replace, you know, like a missile, a bomb, whatever. It'll always work. You just need the primer and everything to be good to go to ignite. Yeah, Keith, I've seen that. The tank manufacturers shut down, no parts, no repairs.
I'm getting this card strong. It's our thought, our intention. We'll follow that up with the crown chakra. So once again, our collective thoughts. It's also who we are collectively, or root chakra, who we are. Putting out this energy to bring balance, getting balance, bullseye, fighting the world going upside down. So I'm tapping into the collective consciousness.
Yes.
And our thoughts. I got goosebumps head to toe right now.
Yes. Yes.
Our collective consciousness is disrupting their behavior. So we have made some progress. Our work is working. So that's one angle I'm seeing for sure.
Yes,
Our intention, our thoughts are helping this. I am just loaded with goosebumps right now.
We are. I am absolutely the same. The same. Holy cow!
I know my legs are just.
Well, you gotta like that when your legs are vibrating, right?
Well, it's every follicle of hair on my body from the top of my head to my feet. They're just, and I do shave my legs, but I'm saying it's like.
This is definitely we coming together, uniting against Russia. Okay, and collectively together, collectively going against the guilty party. We have the Ace of Swords here, and this unstable party collectively coming against them, right? Getting the message out, sending the message out. We are here. I mean, I can't even have words for the cards that came out. So we are collectively communicating and sending those messages out together and bringing that power together for victory in our collective conscious. Let's keep it up. Wow.
Yeah.
Right?
I see nothing about old equipment. I think you're 100% correct. It's collective energy. It's changing the minds of Russians that are doing this. Good gal, angels, bouquet, and Queen of Cups. That's all love energy coming through. The beauty offers celebration, the collective energy of people just sending out that love and light for Ukraine. And then I have, this feels like the failure within the Russian army here. I got decision, the clouds, which is confusion, unclear, unstable, worry, and then I have my old crab card. It's kind of the same thing: decision, worry, tension.
Yep.
Struggles, problems within, ruin. Next is a lot of secrets behind the scenes. A lot of secrets behind the scenes about this. Emotions, feelings, the moon, instinct, using better intuition, and then I got a tower moment. Drastic change. There's some more failures. The missiles are failing. And in the end, searching for truth. Then I have the home card, stable, grounded. And then things getting calmer. Better times, forgiveness. So I think it's a lot of everything. It's just not failures, but our hearts and minds and thoughts are working. The angels are coming. The angels are coming through.
I'm just basking in this. Like, we just saw absolute proof in the cards that all of our intention is making a difference. I just feel really good right now. That I mean, you know it works, but when you see confirmation,
Exactly.
it just gives you just such that hope, and I just feel reinvigorated. And good work, everyone.
Like I want to get back in there and do
Yeah,
a whole
I want to get
group-
meditating right now.
a group meditation. Let's do it again. Absolutely.
Oh, wow. People all over the world are sending Russian families care packages in the mail.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we
This
know that the average person in Russia doesn't want this. Of course, they don't want this.
Miss Heather, Hierophant, The Tower, Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun.
Yeah.
A lot of times, it depends on where the Hierophant comes in, but I see that, kind of like the what do you call it? The High Priestess.
Yeah, it's very
So
spiritual.
when they come in,
Spiritual.
Hierophant can be like Archangel Michael,
Mhm.
right? And then the High Priestess can be a female archangel. I can't remember all the names right now. So it depends where they come in, but this feels like an Archangel Michael kind of energy, bringing that change, fate coming in, and then everything getting better.
Did you see Tracy's card? I mean, Tracy's comment.
I'm listening out right now, folks. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm just sitting here in a pile of light. I'm just feeling so good.
I know. We need to get back in there, do another night of just conscious meditation
and the work we're doing in our dream state, where
where
we're doing stuff that we don't even know. You may not remember, but it's all working.
Yeah, I think my energy work in the dream state I think I grabbed Nancy to help in the dream state because she hasn't been waking up for work at times.
Oh man.
And that's in 20 some years of working at the VA, she's never been late. So I've been waking her up before I go to work. Because she's just like, whoop. She's like, I don't hear my alarm. I've never been late. I go, honey, I think you're helping me in the dream state.
Yeah. You're sleeping next to a traveler.
Yeah, big time traveler.
Yeah.
But Tracy, on that 5 of coins for me, it was inspired by Andrea's shitstorm card. So I found a picture of a composting crap pile.
I love it.
So things go bad, you got the shitstorm. Oh crap card. But yeah, the shift is moving. Even though it's so horrible to see, you just feel there's angelic energy. This might be a good question here. I know, what's the point of really having all these nuclear weapons when you use them, they will destroy lands horribly in the earth
and the atmosphere?
That's a big thing.
Which is a ripple effect across the universe. So
no wonder they're here watching us, because they don't want it screwing up the rest of the universe.
Exactly. If you think about it, the universe could, if you look at as the universe as a body, even if it's just the pinky toe on your foot, when you hit that bedpost with your pinky toe, you know how much it hurts, and it affects the entire body, even if it's a small little appendage. This needs to stop. They want this to stop. They want us to join they want us to join the team, the galaxy team, but we're still a bunch of dummies.
But I think we are showing that we're coming out of that dummy stage. Just the work we've just seen right now with us trying to stop this war collectively. I think we're starting to prove our worth, right?
Yes.
Or that we understand. We deserve to be part of a peace federation or whatever it may be. Universe Federation of Peace. I'm blissing out again. I'm just really so. I'm just so.
Andrew doesn't need to smoke weed. She can just bliss.
I can, as soon as you tap in, it's just like.
Yes.
I kind of agree there, Keith. I was shown like a nuclear blast destroyed Mars millions of years ago.
Oh, interesting.
In the future, they're going to help us remove the nuclear weapons.
Awesome.
So I think they help us do a cleanup. Their people probably help us do it right.
Yeah, that's what I got too. Some kind of higher authority, the Hierophant. I call it the farm, but higher authority, some kind of angels, guides.
Yeah.
Then I had preparing for something change, learning, and then I have Sword of Truth and Queen of Cups. It's all loving energy, protection for Earth, inspired actions. So,
amen.
I don't see any problems.
Together we can.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. So bringing in that new beginning, and with the key there, the keys. That's awesome. That's just very positive. This is literally divine intervention. The keys, and together we can, and new beginnings.
Put those nuclear weapons to rest and get rid of them.
Yep.
What a strange thing to invent and want.
I know.
Yes. Quick few cards on North Korea, since they're so dictatorish and shot off a missile that could reach the United States and Canada.
Exactly, Kathleen. Heartening knowing our prayers have been answered.
Yes, it's just
Makes me feel so
like you know it, you feel it, you hope it, but then you see it, in the cards, and you're just like, yes.
It is true. What happens to North Korea then? A new regime is what I hear.
Well, if VP goes down, and North Korea can go down too. Power. All about power, just nuts.
Did he say he lost power?
All about power. Sorry.
Oh.
Drinking a coffee while speaking.
Yeah. I literally in my cards, I'm getting a change in regime.
That's what I got.
He's all about himself, right? He's like, dictator. But that's being eaten away at. There's a change. The message is changing. You can't survive like that anymore as a country. And so in the future, you're going to see that being taken away.
Yeah, this evil leader, disillusioned. So, he's just going to, it's like he's going to crumble away. The reveal is going to happen. No more illusions. Lots of sorrow for him. So, he's getting the Three of Swords. He will be betrayed. That leadership will be ending. New world and change. So a world of change is coming for North Korea. All for the better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to be exposed. Disillusion. Yeah.
It's empty.
His way of thinking, or their leadership's way of thinking, is going to dissolve. It's like, it's not the way of the future. It's not what anybody wants. You don't even fit into the world anymore. Sorry, you got to go. We need a change.
You got to go. Yep.
Feels like it's going to take time, but yeah, there's some really bad energy around North Korea going to be exposed.
Yeah.
I got the two of my worst cards here with Gluttony and the Transition and Dark Times. There's some bad things coming up. Some kind of exposure, but everything they've done with the Six of Cups and then the Page of Wands here, kind of energy there, it's going to be exposed here. And then they had that oh crap moment. Then I have energy change with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So there's a lot of energy moving forward for change, but it's going to take time here with the Knight. Slow, reliable honor, but I have that Wand energy, the free spirit, determination. But there's some kind of, I just get the willies, like, it almost feels like a worse than VP moment.
Really?
Yeah. It's like they do it to themselves.
That's what I feel. It's on the leadership.
You know, or even they try to do a missile and explodes up on themselves. That kind of feeling.
Ooh.
It's a real bad oh crap moment with those three.
Oh wow, yeah. Wow. Yep. Wow. I just feel for the people.
No. Imagine when they finally get to see the real world.
Right.
Because they're only told what they tell them, right? So imagine they find out about the rest of the world in reality, and that we don't hate them, the average person we welcome,
Right.
I don't know, most of those people live so poorly in North Korea. Starving and work for nothing, and South Korea's always got to protect themselves against them.
And imagine them being able to travel the world. Imagine them being able to leave their country. I don't even think they can, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, travel the world, see the world, see new people. Like how awful. They're literally in a country prison.
Yeah.
I was in South Korea when I was in the service, and I had a great time there. Good people. But they were always worried about the North. And that was in 89. Yeah, 89.
Yeah.
I had a lovely time in South Korea. But we always had training, the possibility of North Korea attacking, even back then. It's ongoing yet.
Always.
We did a lot of what do you call it? Chemical weapons training, protection, downing on everything, and doing our work.
Yep.
The only thing I didn't like about it there, all that. Ugh. Try putting on that stuff when it's 100 degrees out. You want to pass out. It's bad.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, we only got time for one more question anyway. Don't want to go too long. Lots of other lovelies to watch today and check out. Yeah, there we go, Cherish. Unfortunately, it takes time, of course. Oops. Kind of a good question. I haven't seen an Asian tarot reader either. We've seen Australians and Canadians and Americans and
There must be.
There's some British ones I've seen. Asian tarot readers. It's an interesting question. What does the Asian world feel about tarot readers, spirit? Sterling said she saw a show where they are forbidden. Wow. Well, maybe President Xi over there has a rule. In the class roster, she's being bullied by their students. Go back to your own country. Oh my God. That's so sad, Connie. Unreal.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Liz.
Well, that's taught through their parents, or it has, anyways.
Liz says many fortune tellers in Korea, they just don't do YouTube.
Yeah.
Maybe they're afraid of being outed or whatever. Let's see. There are terrorists all over the world. They even make their own cards. Oh, Isabel, there are right-leaning tarot readers, big time. I think they fake it all. Because I've watched and I've seen the card shows, and they make up their own story with those cards. It's crazy. So, Asian tarot readers. I got fox, letter, man, and dog. So they're loyal to their craft, but they aren't as open about it. There is belief. There is evidence. They are intuitive. They're out there.
For sure.
They're just a little more. It could be part of the government and whatnot, like you said. They just can't be exposed, or they're a little more secretive. The fox is about caution. And the man is connecting to spirit. The way of the world, I guess. Huh? Yeah, I just haven't seen any either.
Sterling says Stormy Daniels lost her appeals case. Stormy is supposed to pay $300,000.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I heard that too. That she said, I'd rather go to jail than pay that man $300,000. Yeah, what court costs are $300,000? Holy cow! Ark spacecraft too. Is the Ukraine underground Ark spacecraft too? Haven't heard about it, but we'll toss on it.
Always enjoy a mystery.
Underground Ark.
I did read on this. Didn't we read on this?
In Ukraine?
I feel like maybe I'm having deja vu, but I feel like
Oh, maybe they're just reminding you that
maybe
you found it in your dreamscape.
Or you've been there. You could have been there.
Having a deja vu moment.
I know I've read on this.
It's not ringing a bell for me. Ukraine underground Ark spacecraft. Remembers you reading on this. No, maybe it was on a 45 or a.
Yeah, maybe you did. Yeah.
I don't recognize it.
There you go. Mic drop.
Boom. And I believe that's what I got last time.
That is hilarious.
Ukraine Underground Arc
Out of
Space.
111 cards.
Ukraine Underground Arc. Debbie's cards make no sense to me.
Something fell down from the sky. It's a cover up, so they're not telling us. Oh, they might also be trying to protect it. Our friends in the sky may be trying to protect this area so it's not
Well, that's interesting.
in the wrong hands.
Huh. So I'm not sure what this means with about Ukraine. I got the goddess Debbie hugging you. Courageous, magical healer. Along with the lily and child. Wisdom, peace. The playful approach. So I'm not sure what that means about Ukraine and the arc. 2 swords. King of Swords and Jack of Swords. But I got the target with Andrea's. Effects around the world, and then I have some kind of medical feeling there, and then trust. It's weird. Ukraine arc.
Well, you got the bullseye, so I'd
That's
say
the bullseye, yeah.
Yeah.
that's all the answer you really need.
Right.
Maybe it's a medical spaceship.
card.
Who knows what it is?
Let's see. Where's the ET card in your deck here?
What'd you get, Debbie?
Oh, yeah. Oh, here you go. Another mic drop.
Yes.
That's pretty clear, I'd say. Pretty clear.
Pretty clear.
Okay. It was 3 cards under yet. Truth, negative, and ET. There's 3 cards under the world. The world was the last one there. Huh. So where was this at? We gotta look this up. And where did this even come from? The Ukraine Underground Arc. Did you ever look it up, Andrea, where it came from? The question even came from? What news source? Or
Either I'm having deja vu or read on it before. Either way.
So, someone said you read it on, it must have been on Anything and Everything or something.
Maybe.
But I'm still interested where this ever came from.
I don't know.
You know, like with Antarctica or something, there's, some kind of energies going on that we read on to find a spacecraft or something.
I think there's a whole host of stuff over there in Russia and Ukraine, and I don't know. I feel there's just a lot going on over there in the ET sort of realm. I think there's undiscovered things. All right.
Ukraine Underground Arc.
I just quickly typed it in. I didn't see anything, but we can research it later. Should we do a card of the day?
Yeah, let's do card of the day. Let's do card of the day.
A lovely card of the day.
Lovely card of the day.
Let's see. Let's get this deck. There's a
Oh,
card.
there's a video. Buried Ukraine space ark in Kherson activates, so Russia can do something. That's all it says. But there's a video.
Oh, okay.
Buried Ukraine space ark in Kherson. This is according to this Philip Snyder, who supposedly had his fingers cut off by a laser, creating underground bases. Some say he's a kook, but he seemed pretty, and he was actually possibly taken out in the 90s from him talking. So I gotta save that. Check
Maybe
this
we
out.
read on it on Wednesday.
There you go.
Okay.
Could be a nice
That
juicy
just-
topic on Wednesday.
Juicy.
Juicy. So I got card of the day. I love this. It's stuck in the mud, but it's upside down.
Ooh.
So I feel like we're becoming unstuck. Unstuck from the old ways that dragged us down, murky, dirty ways. Movement is happening, becoming unstuck. And also, I love that there's an elephant on this, and an elephant never forgets. And I feel like that's us remembering more about ourselves, who we are, what we are. We're starting to get unstuck. I love it.
Yay.
Aw. Listen to your ancestors, and someday you'll understand.
Whoa.
My word.
And what did I just say? The elephant remembering who they are? Ancestors. Someday you'll understand. Whoa.
Bingo, bingo.
And since we were reading on that last question, I thought I'd use this deck. And we have the Pleiadians coming in with a message for us today. And the message is unconditional love. So moving from that space of unconditional love and light, and continue to move energy with that unconditional love space. So,
Oh, beautiful.
for positive change.
You're right, man.
Also talks about bringing laughter in and keeping that vibration high like that. So I understand that the world does not offer that, much to be in that space. But if we come in with from that vibration, we can help the collective conscious.
Mm-hmm.
If we all go into the depths of despair, then guess where we all sit, right? If we want to create, we need to move from the other space. So.
Bless you, Deanne.
Oh, thank you.
Bam.
Bam.
Yeah. Mark, I love you.
Our DNA is everything we need. It's not long
If you-
to unlock the knowledge and abilities we've always had.
If y'all want any of your animals read, visit us tomorrow on Mark's channel, Spirit Whisperer. We will be doing animal readings.
Cool.
And that is at 2 p.m. Eastern time.
Nice.
That's
and
a
today, Debbie starts in about, 20 minutes?
Yeah, about 20
20
minutes.
minutes or so on her channel. So please jump over there next.
And then, of course, tomorrow's Women Empowering Women.
Yes.
Super
All right.
excited about that, as always. And that will be on my channel.
At 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes.
It's the best way to do it, Pamela. Even when things get you down, you get sad about Ukraine, seeing bad things, whatever. Stay in that love, light, and compassion, and you can't go wrong.
That's right.
And we have proof that our work is working. Like the good stuff
Yes.
we're doing, guys, the whole gang here.
I have to say, that's the big takeaway today.
Yeah.
That is absolutely the big takeaway.
I just beaming off of that. So
Yeah, right?
let's keep it up. Let's keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Love and courage to Ukraine and everyone.
Yep.
Everyone going through tough times.
Solidarity.
Have a great Sunday. Bless you all.
Bye.